New at 5:30, he's accused of firing 26 shots from an AR-15 rifle into a public D.C. street. The U.S. Attorney's Office says they have multiple videos of him doing it.
Yeah, and you can hear it right there. And now neighbors are rightfully outraged after a judge released the defendant before trial. Our chief investigative reporter, Eric Flack, has obtained stunning video of the alleged incident.
Yeah, so the U.S. Attorney's Office is trying to reverse the judge's decision based on what we see here, right?
Yeah, they are, Leslie, and they're trying to do it fast. The U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia has filed an emergency order to reverse the magistrate judge's decision to grant the 18-year-old shooting suspect pre-trial release. We want to warn you, this story contains images and sounds of gunfire. 18-year-old Amonte Moody is accused of firing 26 shots from an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle at an SUV driving away on Independence Avenue in Southeast on April 22nd. Prosecutors say the 2 a.m. incident was captured on 3 different cameras. 2 of those videos have been obtained by WUSA 9. No injuries were reported, but Moody was charged with assault with a dangerous weapon and possession of a firearm with a crime of violence. Both are felonies. Moody was initially detained after his arrest, but in a hearing last week, Magistrate Judge Lloyd Nolan granted a public defender's motion for pre-trial release, placing Moody on round-the-clock home detention in Maryland with GPS monitoring and a stay-away order from occupants in the car. Monday, the U.S. Attorney's Office asked for an emergency hearing to revoke Moody's pre-trial release, claiming in court documents, home confinement and GPS monitoring cannot reasonably assure the community's safety because pre-trial services, which is supposed to keep tabs on Moody, only works during, quote, normal business hours. Prosecutors also say that despite defense attorney arguments which emphasize Moody's family support system and lack of criminal history, prosecutors say none of that stopped Moody from allegedly emptying that AR-15 onto a public street where, quote, any innocent passerby or resident could have fallen victim. According to court documents, after the shooting, Moody is accused of running back into the house he came from and disassembling the AR-15, then hiding it in the ceiling, where it was only found by investigators after multiple searches of the home.
That kid walked out of the house, took a gun with him, shot up the neighborhood, and then calmly went back into the house. But for the grace of God, nobody died in my neighborhood that night.
Former ANC Commissioner Denise Krepp, who lives nearby, said neighbors are outraged over the suspect's pretrial release.
Angered, frustration, pissed off, and wondering what the judge was doing. There is no accountability. We are living in
WUSA 9 was not in court for the pretrial hearing, but we have requested a transcript of the hearing in which Moody was released to home incarceration awaiting trial. Prosecutors' request for that emergency hearing to return Moody to jail has been set for next Wednesday. Zoe, we will be there.
Yeah, and just to be clear here, the judge saw the same video we all just watched. Do you know what played into the decision here? What factors were at play in making the decision to release this teen?
Yeah, all that evidence was there for the judge's review, and we asked the courts that question, but we were told the judge is prohibited from commenting. We hope to learn more when we get those court transcripts. The prosecutor's filing says the judge saw it as a, quote, close decision. By law, all defendants have a presumption of innocence, and a judge, when determining detention placement, must be convinced there are no conditions or combination of conditions that would ensure the safety of the public before ordering the defendant to jail before trial. Back to you.
Yeah, like the neighborhood commissioner said there, thankfully, no one was injured during this. Flack, thank you.